Welcome to the politicking show. Founded in 2008, politicking is a hip-hop meets self-help brand. With each interview, we teach the babies and share success secrets with you, the listener. Past guests of the politicking show include Yo Gotti, Currency, MC Light, BG, Dead Prez, Rashida, Project Pat, and more. We also showcase the future upcoming stars of hip-hop. Subscribe on iTunes and get automatic updates of each podcast episode.
Hey yo, what up? This is Singapore Kane, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling on politicking, man. Understand that.
You don't learn. Your ears too hard, you don't learn. You don't learn. It's your turn. Your ears too hard, you don't learn. Why you feel learn? Why you feel learn? Your ears too hard, you don't learn. You don't learn. It's your turn. Your ears too hard, you don't learn. Why you feel learn? Gas face for the fake friends. I never follow them silly fads and fake trends. They say the feast is over soon as the cake ends. The beast leaning over you trying to take ends. Now you rock bottom like the wrestler. King of the world when you woke but went to sleep the court jester. Hard to be humble till you fumble. When you stumble, look around you, ain't nobody to run to. We all want a helping hand, but don't nobody wanna help the man. Real quick the tomahawk scalp a man. The burners up in the club could be a messy party. Suckers be vexed cause I flex like Jesse the Body. I walk around like the toughest ever born, cause I've been through the roughest of the storm. The ruckus is the norm. Chaos in the womb, epileptic, so it means it was ruckus when I'm born. Every second's crunch time, so fuck if you don't like my punchline. I smell pussy cause it's coward in your bloodline. And my circle can't have too many squares, so it ain't hard to clip them niggas like long hair. Don't come around here, it's dogs around here. We bite before we bark and never heard of fear. 1,000 degrees, we chillin' like cool breeze. Real G's, we the dogs, you the fleas. Nigga please. Karma means it's your turn. Play with the fire and you're gonna get burned. Play with the fire and you're gonna get burned. Your ears too hard, that mean you don't learn, don't learn. Karma means it's your turn. Play with the fire and you're gonna get burned. Play with the fire and you're gonna get burned. Your ears too hard, that mean you don't learn, don't learn. Walking around with metal veins and mad steel in my pulse, I can't feel a thing. That means the world stings and I don't feel the pain. The world made me this way, let it shoulder the blame. You take a look into my eyes, I'll show you the pain. You see my struggles overcame to get to the gains. A king giving his crown will have a short reign. Dynasties built with war scars and blood stains. But empires fall and empires stand. What go around, come around like a boomerang. And when you tell them they yelling the I know, but they still gotta put their hands on the hot stove. It's life on wax, much deeper than a hot flow. Colossal since I was a snot nose. And I don't deal with the drama, save it for karma. Puffin' marijuana right in front of your honor. Karma means it's your turn. Play with the fire and you're gonna get burned. Play with the fire and you're gonna get burned. Your ears too hard, that mean you don't learn, don't learn. Karma means it's your turn. Play with the fire and you're gonna get burned. Play with the fire and you're gonna get burned. Your ears too hard, that mean you don't learn, don't learn.
Welcome back to politicking.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you download our app on iTunes. We're on Spotify, Speaker Radio, Stitcher Radio, 1, 2, and the place to be. I'm with my homie Singapore Kane. How you doing, bro?
Peace, bro. I'm good. Just chilling, man. Enjoying life, you know?
Yeah, I wanted you to break down the name. Why Singapore Kane? What does that mean?
They call me Singapore Kane because lyrically and physically, I will whip your ass.
I heard that. So what's your hometown? Where you from?
I was originally born in Boston, you know what I mean?
So how was it? How was it growing up out there?
I mean, Boston is cool. I grew up in Boston, but I've traveled a lot of places, you know what I'm saying? So but Boston's always kind of been where I went to school, where all my friends at, but spent dumb time in New York and Jamaica as well.
Okay. And then I want you to talk about your background a little bit. Let us know how you got involved with music. I was reading that you're a descendant of a famous reggae singer.
Right. My father's a reggae singer, Danny Tucker.
Mm.
One of the first, if not the first, reggae singer to come from to place a record out of Boston. Um, Music's always been in my roots. You know, before my father, my great grandfather was a DJ. He had a band, so music's always just been in my blood. You know.
Mm. So how did you get into hip hop?
Um, I just remember being young, and my family would play reggae. I grew up listening to reggae, and then one day I heard like a rap record, and I was like, "Yo, what's that?" And it was like it was either like Beat Street or a Run DMC record. But I just remember hearing it and was like, "Yo, this is dope. This is crazy. Like, what is this?" And then I just started just uh, listening to more, finding out more, like getting into LL Cool J and Big Daddy Kane, and then the NWA on the West Coast. It was like, "Yo, this is crazy." It just blew my mind, and I wanted to be a part of it. You know.
Then how would you describe your style as an MC?
Well, like Bruce Lee says, my style is like water.
Got that flow?
Yeah. I like the flow. I'm all about the challenge of the flow. I can flow to whatever beat you give me as long as the beat is dope. Whether it's, I'm not a guy who's like, oh, I can only, your beats have to sound like Premiere or your beats have to sound trap. Nah, as long as your beats are dope, I can flow over whatever. I'm always trying to change the style up, and I'm always trying to just sound dope and be on the cutting edge.
Yeah, I was reading about you, and you were saying like it said you played both sides of the fence. You were saying you play the streets and the underground. So I wanted to know what you meant by that.
Well, I just be feeling like a lot of times artists are typecast into one type of subgenre. So if I do a political song, it doesn't necessarily mean like I'm a political rapper. Like that's just how I felt that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like when the people first hear what songs you put out, they judge you by it, and that's like the standard of where you're supposed to be. And I don't want people looking at me like that. I can put out a political song. I can put out a street song on some street stuff, like some straight killer stuff. I can put out a song for the ladies. I just feel like I'm truly an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just this type of person. You feel me? And every day I wake up, I feel different than I felt yesterday, and it reflects in the music.
Then what do you love about music?
What do I love about it?
Yeah.
I mean, I like being artistic. I like being a poet. I like the expression side, um, as opposed to some people do it to get paid. I'm gonna get paid regardless whether I do music or not. So the music to me was more like art. It wasn't like, oh, we trying to get on, or we trying to just get paid, or I want to impress this producer or this MC. Nah, I'm really like I'm creating art. You know what I'm saying? And I understand my art, and there's people that have been through some of the similar things I've been through. They understand my art too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like for me, it's just art. It's art. If I can get paid off my art, dope. If I don't get paid the way I expect and want to get paid off of my art, it's still cool because I'm still gonna get paid. You know what I mean?
Then what is hip hop to you?
Hip hop is a way of life, man. Rap is an expression of that way of life, but hip hop is like a way of life, man. It's how you talk, it's how you walk. It's a culture. It's a culture that we all get a chance to add to it. You know what I'm saying? We all get a chance to add to it, and some people, unfortunately, are taking from it and not adding anything back to it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Or culture vultures? And
Something like that.
then what are your current projects? What you working on right now?
Well, right now I've got a project called Steel Pulse Metal Veins. I've been dropping some songs off of that. Uh, it's a project like an EP with me and my homeboy Purpose from the Tragic Allies, produced entirely by him. Um, then I'm working on another joint called We the People, and that's gonna have production from DJ Premier and a few other guys that I'm working on.
And then what are some of your interests outside of music?
Outside of music, I like I like lifting weights. I like Marvel comics. I like bowling. You know, I like cars. I'm into fashion. I love shopping. I love dressing up. You know what I mean?
What are three things you can't live without?
Three things I can't live without:
Yeah.
weed, money, and food.
How you be? What you be rolling in?
I'm pushing the 745i right now.
No, I'm talking about the weed.
Oh, 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 oh! I
That's a
roll
nice
my
car though.
cheese.
But would you be rolling up in? Or you do the vapes? What you on?
Nah, I put my joint in the fronto, man. I'm a fronto guy, but I don't mind. Like my friends on the West Coast, when I hang out with them, they do the paper thing. I do it. I do that. You
Yeah, I
know what I'm
do.
saying? I ain't got a beef with it, but I prefer the frontos.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I
do
mean?
switches for the issue, man. That's what we do. That's what I'm on.
Yo, I got friends that do the switches too. I got friends that do it all. They be like, man, some of them don't even smoke out of like papers. They be like, man, I got my little water bong on my vaporizer. It's
Yeah.
all love, man. We just breaking bread and showing love, you know?
I got lazy though. I just do the wraps now. I don't need. I just buy the. They got the wraps, so you even got to break it down no more. So I didn't got lazy. So I do it like that now. It's quicker.
Nah, it's cool, man. Hey, they're revolutionizing it and making it easier for you to make it to, twist it up quicker and get it going, you know?
Right.
I'm just a East Coast blunt guy. Like when I first started, I was smoking blunts, you know what I mean? And I just been just doing that. It just works out for me, you know?
And then what are some things you do far as like personal development? Just things like bettering yourself. What are some things you do?
I do a lot of praying, I do a lot of reading. I'm trying to I take I wanted to get into this yoga class, but I'm about to take a jujitsu class and a kickboxing class. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just into like physical activity, putting the body under stress. You know what I'm saying? I like to work out. I like to just I feel like if you can get yourself to a place physically, mentally you will be there. Like it takes the mental to bring the physical there, but I'm just in a space now, man, where I do a lot of working out, I do a lot of praying and meditating, and it's making me a better person. I'm knocking out my goals a lot easier. You know what I'm saying?
And then what are some books you read? What are some of your favorite books?
A lot of books are books that I've read over, like The Art of War. You know what I mean? Like there's a book that I like called First Loyalty. It's all right. You kind of have to get into it. You know what I mean?
What's up?
Um, it's like a Russian book about a Russian dissident, like a guy who was he was like a poet sentenced to labor in a Soviet camp. You know what I mean? Like it's just like his story. It's just I like to read stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like weird stuff, science fiction. Like I'm into like that type of stuff, Marvel comics and imagination type stuff.
And what would you say the top three goals for your career right now are?
Top three goals for my career. Um, I really want to be more consistent with releasing music. Um, there are certain people who I would like to say I've worked with before I'm done with whatever, but I don't think I'll ever really be done with music. It's something that I'll probably be doing for the rest of my life. Not because I have to, but because I want to. You know what I mean? So, um, I don't have the typical goals. Like some people want to win a Grammy, some people want to, you know what I mean? Like I don't care about that type of stuff. I just want to be able to generate money with my music. I want to be able to travel off of the music and maybe put someone else on. Maybe, I could start a management or a label and I can help other people get their dreams out. You feel me?
Hmm. Well, speaking of that, what advice would you give to a new artist?
To any new artist coming out, I would just say what you have to understand going into this, it's a selfish business and you have to put yourself first. Like nobody's ever going to just do anything for you just because. It's like you have to kind of show them that you're doing what you got to do for you.
Right.
Like there's a lot of people out there that will sell you dreams. You know what I'm saying? And they'll promise you all sorts of stuff. And it won't pan out and it'll leave you bitter. You know what I mean? So like my advice to any upcoming artist is make sure that you get your bread. whether you have a job and you're working a job and you're saving up your money to put it into your project, or you've got a record deal, or you're selling your merchandise on the side, and the merchandise can be a term loosely used, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, save your money. Invest in yourself. Make sure at the end of the day, you're the one that has the final say on your project, and just invest in yourself, because no one's going to throw money at you unless you start throwing it first. You know what I mean?
Man, what's the best piece of, like, I guess, life advice just about life overall you received, and who you received it from?
Um, there's been a lot of good people in my life to pinpoint any one person. My father has definitely taught me a lot. My parents, I'm one of them kids. I grew up. My parents was my role models, man. Like, they were people that were on TV and they were great, but like, I listened to my parents. And one thing my dad always tell me is just about life is like life is something that's ongoing. It's going on right now, and we wake up every day and we just assume that we just gonna have another day to do what we got to do. And I'm happy with my accomplishments, but I want to accomplish more. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to just see life for what it is, man. Put the phone down, man. Put the cell phones down. Go outside, turn the TV off. Look at the stars, man. The stars tell a story. It's real. Breathe this fresh air that we have. You know what I'm saying? Look at nature. Like, the best advice I give the people, man, is just live. Don't forget, like, life is going. You know what I mean?
So
Like, take care of your kids. You be so caught up in your goals, trying to achieve this and achieve that. You might forget to live for a little bit. You look up one day and you're old. You know what I mean?
what you think? What's your opinion of social media?
I think social media is a gift and a curse. I think with social media and the internet in general, it kind of leveled out the playing field in terms of the music. You know, like, you can put your song out on your social media, and if you have a lot of followers, you can get a little buzz going. But at the same time, it's a curse because there's a lot that's just out there. And, when you're trying to raise kids and stuff like that, they're just exposed to a lot. Like, before you can have those conversations with them, there's just a lot of grown up stuff that's just put out there on Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. But I think these are useful platforms.
Yeah, I think it's crazy now when you think about it. Now you're gonna have little kids. They're gonna be like 6 or 7, growing up with social media like Instagram and stuff like that, and basing their life off that. So it's turning, like, it's getting real weird now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the time that we're in. Hello. Good afternoon. It's the time that we're in, and unfortunately, like, you can't change the times. You have to kind of go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you open the Pandora's box, man, whatever comes out is here to stay, you know?
What would you like to say to your fans, all your supporters?
I want them to know that I love them and I thank them for their support, and that I've been silent for a long time. It's just been a lot going on, but I've been silently watching. And now is the time. So listen out for me. Still Post Metal Veins coming soon. Check me out on Instagram at Tsunami Singer. Same thing on Facebook at Singapore Kane. Reach out to me, I reach back. You show me love, I show love back.
All right, bro. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
Absolutely. Where are you located?
I'm in San Diego Po, man. Just go out San Diego, say I'm looking for San Diego Po. They're gonna shoot you my way.
I'm gonna be out in LA in November.
All
So when
right.
I come to the West, I'll definitely reach out. I'm gonna lock this number in.
politick.com.
Hold on. You come in my house. Don't you ever bring scared business to me. You're looking at the toughest rascal Jamaican in the United States of America. I run shit, I kill for nothing, and I make that some money and deal in the business. Don't bring that shit to me again. You hear me?
How do you negotiate associate with pirates. Use money of violence. You lose the longer you stay silent. Playing the politics, you gon' lose. You miss the nice guy. Nice try, but I'm getting mine heist-wise. I ain't asking no one to accept me, bitch. I'm saying I'm here. Like Mack truck headlights, and you're the deer, and it don't seem like I'm slowing down. Get out my way, yo, we mowing down. How it's going down, whether hoe or clown. Stomach growl, wolf howl, drool on the chinny chin. Fighting police like we the black Palestinians. They scared now, and I see all of the weird styles. Blood in my eyes, I could never lose a stare down. That's your man, walk him out before they chalk him out. We the super predators, Hillary was talking about. Damn right we different, don't ask how come we ain't the same. Let's start with the metal in my veins. Ain't no future in your frontin'. You talk loud about nothing, but I'm the true live ragamuffin who take if you want something. Say it loud, I'm not bluffing, cause I'm the real deal ragamuffin. Ain't no future in your frontin'. You talk loud about nothing, but I'm the true live ragamuffin who take if you want something. Say it loud, I'm not bluffing, cause I'm the real deal ragamuffin. A lot of cats talk big, but their cash is funny, and they talk loud to cover up their classless dummies. But I'm alive from the coffin mummy, fresh out the pyramids, and still got some of the bandage on me. From projects to the Suez, know what depression is, then bringing you to the edge, then pushing you off the ledge. Talk about I was lost at sea, strong man accounts, time to fill out the UCC. It's like the more you know, the more you learn. Could end up being more do you earn, and don't let them tell you wait your turn. You gotta get yours now because the time will burn, and when you're struggling, dog, no one's concerned. That's why the pirate philosophy is the way of life. For me and my lights, pillage whether day or night. I blaze mics, never nervous or stage fright. Say what I like, let off my black rage, right? Other cats doing their thing, I ain't watching. I still see them, some now sing, plotting, taking notes and jotting, hitting the punching bag like boxing. The best in the bloody bean or the rotten. So stop mocking. Ain't no future in your frontin'. You talk loud about nothing, but I'm the true live ragamuffin who take if you want something. Say it loud, I'm not bluffing, cause I'm the real deal ragamuffin. Ain't no future in your frontin'. You talk loud about nothing, but I'm the true live ragamuffin who take if you want something. Say it loud, I'm not bluffing, cause I'm the real deal ragamuffin.
The Politicking Show is brought to you by Audible. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, Audible is great for any continuous learner wanting to grow and expand their knowledge and insight. Go to www.audibletrial.com/POaudio and get an audiobook of your choice free with a 30-day trial. After the trial, your paid membership will begin at $14.95 per month. With your membership, you will receive 1 credit every month, good for an audiobook on Audible. Cancel before your trial ends and you will not be charged. So go to www.audibletrial.com/POaudio and download a free book by Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Damon John, and more. Always remember that knowledge is power.